Fellas, season's officially done. Another year, 7 years in the league. And I have reclaimed GOAT status. One of only two people with multiple rings. You know, Sam used to be the GOAT. People are saying he's washed now. It feels great to be on top. It feels great to be back where we're supposed to be. This is the comfiest sweater of all time. Just want to give a shout out to Abercrombie. Shout out Christmas. Shout out Lexi. Love this sweater. Amazing sweater. Let's get into these. We'll do the third place game because there was stuff on the line. We'll do a quick little third place game. We'll get into my championship beatdown of Benny D. And then everyone gets an end of season award. So even if you're not watching this video, I hope someone tells you what your award is. I made a nice little PowerPoint. I'll screenshot them, throw them in iMovie. And we'll get into it. Yeah. Last video of the year. Let's do it. So neither of these matchups were close. Our first matchup, third place, Caleb and Steele. Steele wins 164-76. So Caleb's team couldn't get a win, got real hot, and then fell off pretty violently here towards the end of the year. 76 points, I believe, was good for his lowest scoring output of the season. What happened? Jahmyr Gibbs scored 6 points. You know, I said he was a Gibbs merchant. Just kind of proved me right a little bit. And obviously, Marvin Harrison Jr., just Caleb refusing to not start him. And I get it. You know, not a lot of good options out there. Parker Washington with 19 points on the bench. But, I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr., man, what are we doing here? Michael Wilson, way better than him. But yeah, it's tough sledding. MHJ with 0, DJ Moore with 1, Kyle Pitts with 3, Michael Carter with 6, Trevion with 8, Jahmyr Gibbs with 6. You're not going to win. Those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys combining for like 30 points. Texans D with 10, Trevor Lawrence with 23, A-Kane with 14, and then Dicker the kicker. Like it was all bad for Caleb. You know, Dicker the kicker missed like his first field goal of the season. Just wasn't good. It was a tough one. Steele really was score watching my matchup because he wanted to see if he was going to beat me, if he would have won. Lucky for him, it didn't matter. He wouldn't have beat me. But 164, I did tell him that there was a chance I played Tet instead of Wandale. Had I been playing him, going for the upside play, went for the safe route with Wandale. Obviously, that ended up being way better for me than I played him. So I guess we'll never know. But officially, Steele would not have won if he would have played me this week. Who got it done for him? Bijan. 39 points. Jake Ferguson disappointed with 7. Justin Jefferson, as always, disappointed. Horrible year for him. Probably considered the bust of the year. I know, obviously, we had some other first-rounders get hurt, with like Malik Neighbors, who I had. But JJ was just really bad all year. And he's Justin Jefferson, so you leave him in the lineup, and he just sucks. So definitely, I would say the bust of the season in Justin Jefferson. Tyler Show with 21 points. JT with 17. Brandon Aubrey with 16, Harold Fandom with 11, Puka with 15. So, you know, it was solid. 164, enough to get it done, and I got it done for him here this week. Steele does take third place. Congratulations to Jared Steele, the coveted third place trophy. That's what we're all really after at the end of the day. So, many congratulations to my good friend Jared. You've earned the SJ title for at least this year, and I'm looking forward to what next season brings. And our championship matchup. Yours truly, back on top, 177-109. I do have my trophy here. Give me 1 second, fellas. Boom, trophy. For those that don't know, I'm in 3 leagues. I've won at least one championship every year since 2020. So it was just a matter of time before it was this season. We're really a dynasty over here. And I'm happy that this trophy is dedicated to this group here for this next year at least. I think I'm going to get some hardware made. Maybe get a third place trophy. Maybe get a first place trophy. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. We got time till the in-person draft. But yes, 177-109 was not close at all. Was feeling very good, as good as one could feel after Josh Jacobs scored 1 point on Saturday night against the Ravens. Who got it done for me? My Lord and Savior, Drake May, 32. I'm about to turn this league to a keeper league just so I can keep him at the 14th round pick or 12th round pick whenever I got him. Chase Brown, league winner. Thank you, Derek. Wan'Dale Robinson, 22 points. Thank you, Ford. Omarion Hampton, 20 points. Thank you again, Derek. Trey McBride, we drafted him. That's our GOAT. 4th round Steal. Very happy we took him over Travion. I know we said we were going to take him, and I didn't. What a great call that was. Mike Evans, happy to get him back in the lineup. Would have loved to get Luther Burden in the lineup, 27 points on the bench. We had him, we dropped him, we picked him back up, we dropped him again, we grabbed him one more time. I was the only one who made any transactions on him all year, and he had 27 points on my bench in the championship. Audrey Estime was 16 on the bench. My lowest scorers were CD and James Cook, who I was never going to bench, frankly. So, not sure if you guys have other leagues that were close. Lions defense did have a stat correction. They lost 1 point, so make sure you know that for your other leagues if there was anything that was close. Obviously, it didn't matter for me as I won by 68 points. But it was 69, and now it's not. So, who got it done for Ben? Joe Burrow with 20, Olave with 25, who finished as the wide receiver 6 on the year. He was drafted 94th overall in the 10th round. What a steal from Benny D. Juwan Johnson with 13 points, Amon-Ra with 14, Travis Etienne with 11, and then Jalen Waddle and Josh Jacobs combining for 2 points. Going to be tough to overcome. Goddard with 9 points. He picked up Eddie Pinheiro, who I dropped after last week. So was worried that was going to come around and bite me in the butt. It did not. He picked up the Patriots D instead of the Lions defense. I was pretty upset about that, but ended up being net positive for me. So we're just happy. We're just happy to be back on top. We're happy to be the GOAT, reclaimed, because we have a recent championship more so than Sam, and we're one of only two league members with multiple chips. So it's great to be back, but it's good to bask in my glory, bask in this nice little trophy right here. So let's get into these end-of-season awards. And that officially wraps my recaps for this year. And it's just great to be back on top, fellas. And that brings us to our 2025 season awards. I need to get this from your TikToks. Glad we're doing this. Hope everyone watches. We'll see. If you're not watching, someone just tell you what you got. And we're going to start with the Vampire Award. This is a team that came back from the dead, thought it was over, basically conceded to it. I know this could be said for a few different teams, honestly, throughout the season. But the true vampire, I think, goes to Ford Morrison. He ended up tied with Sam at the end of the year. Wasn't even close to last place. Didn't even sniff it. He was 2 games out of last place. Never quit. Made some trades. Hit the waivers. Even in the last week, traded for Dave Montgomery. As a I just need a guy to get me going. Congratulations, Ford. You came back from the dead. You are 2025 Vampire Award winner. Congratulations. This next award is the 2017 New England Patriots Award. If you're not familiar, it was a team that went undefeated during the regular season and then blew it. So I'm sure you guys all know who this award is going to. Jared Steele, 13-1 during the season. Best regular season we've ever had in league history. Had first place locked up since week 10. Choked, lost, still would have lost to me. Tough one for sure. Definitely had the best team, some are saying. Doesn't matter because he didn't win. The 2017 New England Patriots, 16-0, failed to get it done. Failure of a season, similar to Jared Steele's failure of a season this year. Congratulations, Jared Steele. I know this means a lot to you. You are SJ confirmed. You are the 2017 New England Patriots. Congratulations, my friend. And this next award is the Are We Sure He's Played Fantasy Football Award. And I know, off the rip, you guys are thinking it's between 2 people. But I'll say the person who wins this award didn't know that we had 2 flexes until halfway through the draft. He also did not know how to pronounce his RB2's name. Chase Barron. Congratulations. You are our last place winner. You complained about the punishment not being hard enough. It got harder just for you. Traded for 2 players that were on bye in week 14 when you were in last place contention. I guess in your eyes you were trying to make a push. Obviously you won 4 games. It didn't end up happening. You kept calling Kyren Williams Kieran Williams. Tough one. So are we sure he's played before? I know, most third places, but 0 rings. But I will give you credit. This is a great photo from your Instagram. Very sharp, very dapper, my friend. But yes, congratulations. Are We Sure You've Played Fantasy Football Award goes to the one and only Chase, who did fall for all my rage baits this year. Congratulations, Chase. This next award goes to the Gordon Hayward Butler Award. And if those who are not huge college basketball fans, Gordon Hayward almost hit one of the best shots in college basketball history against Duke. Little half-court shot, rimmed out. They lost in heartbreaking fashion. Almost completed one of the best fantasy football comebacks we've had after starting 0-6. Was so close to greatness. This one goes to Caleb Barnes. No championships, unfortunately. you did have basically the whole league rooting for you. You were so close to greatness. It was just right there. Heartbreakingly devastating. And you are the Gordon Hayward Butler Award winner. Congratulations, Caleb. It was a valiant effort this season. If you start 0-6, I think 99% of the chance you don't make the playoffs, but you do this year. Obviously come up short, like I said, but it was a great effort. We'll see if you go Gibbs and Akane again for the third year in a row. I know you love those guys, but congratulations on your award this year, Caleb, and thanks all for your contribution to the league. This next award is the 2025 New Orleans Saints Award. And this is a two-parter right here. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. His team basically was the Saints at the end of the year. Olave, Juwan Johnson, Saints defense. But also, the Saints really found their stride towards the end of the year, similar to Ben's team. I know, technically he fell into the playoffs. He lost 4 in a row. But once he got into the playoffs, 170, 180 back-to-back weeks, got real hot all of a sudden. Everyone was rooting for him. He was a fun team. And Chris Olave, obviously, breadsticks. Olive Garden's always open. Ben, congratulations. You are this year's 2025 New Orleans Saints. Everyone was rooting for you. Obviously, you came up a little short, but you took down Steele, which was awesome for everyone. So, congratulations, Ben. We got the 2022 Philadelphia Eagles Award. And if you guys are not familiar off the top of your head, that's the team that started off undefeated and then lost to the Commanders and just fell off violently. And this goes to none other than Chris Gilliam. Chris, you did start off undefeated. You did not lose until week 7. You had the tie week 1. And then it all just kind of went to poop after that. Obviously, you had Tucker Kraft get hurt. I think you had some other guys get hurt. It was some tough sledding this year towards the end of your season. And I know you were happy for the season to be over after he and I hooped last week. We got to talk about it. But, he's only been in the league for 3 years, 2 playoff appearances, 1 championship. We'll take it for sure if we're Chris. Congratulations to this year's 2022 Philadelphia's Eagles Award winner. And this next award is also the 2022 Philadelphia Eagles Award. Another person who started off undefeated and fell off considerably and violently. Did not lose till week 6, and then it almost all went to poop. Almost missed out in the playoffs. Rory, Najee Nation. You guys are sharing the award this year. Congratulations to the two of you. Hope you guys can relish in the fact that you guys had very similar seasons. If you look at it, started off great, ended not too great, similar to the Eagles. Congratulations to both of you. Rory, Steelers this weekend. Big time. Let's get after it. And this next award is what I'm calling the Michael Jordan Award. Used to be the GOAT. Now is not the GOAT anymore. Washed, L. Couldn't be me. Sam Walkup. The Michael Jordan Award used to be our GOAT. And now it didn't even make the playoffs. What are we doing, buddy? Try winning some more games, Samuel. Better luck next year. Tough one. When greatness slips you by, it's hard to just let it go. But you got to learn to live with it, man. Congratulations to you on this prestigious award. And our second to last award, the New York Giants Award. And as you guys all know, the New York Giants are probably the most poverty franchise of all time. So this goes to none other than my son, Derek Taylor. Derek, I don't know how you do it. Every year, you suck. Just 1 playoff win in 7 years. And we're redraft. We don't have any keepers. It's not dynasty. You get a brand new team every year. Your 1 playoff win was when I traded you CD and Jordan Addison and Laporta for Justin Jefferson, and then Justin Jefferson got hurt, and that was my 2-12 season. So that was the one season you had a playoff win. So that was a gift from me, as Ford said. So I also have to remind you to set your lineup every week. That's not really Giants related, but it feels like it is because the Giants are that bad. I really want to see you get some dubs here, Derek. Maybe you can turn it around. I'd love to see it. The league would like to see it. Maybe you make a playoff run next year, but for the time being, you are the New York Giants of our league. And our last award, as you guys know, I always save myself for last, whether it's matchup or awards. I have given myself the Sam Walkup Award. Previously GOATed, now me. Obviously, this name will change to Jared Levin Award after the season. New league GOAT. Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Sam. We're back on top. It's hard, suffering from success. Got to keep this trophy spiffy. Hashtag Rig League, hashtag Unk. Thanks all for coming out. Thanks all for the bread. Just feels great. It's hard to be on top. Great to be a Sam Walkup Award winner. And that wraps our 2025 season. Thank you, fellas. As always, it's a pleasure commissioning this league. It's a pleasure making these videos. Love you guys. Love this league. I'm sure we'll be talking more throughout the NFL playoffs, but hope to see all of your beautiful faces at the end of August. And thanks all for a great year.